Welcome back, everybody. We are tied up at 1 apiece as we head into the second period. Fargo started out strong and, well, safe to say. Sioux City has, I wouldn't quite say commanded things since then, but we've gotten things to a point where, you know, we've sort of figured out Fargo's game for game 3 here. And we are off and underway. Icing right away, just like how the first period started. Although it was a little more time. Gave them a few extra seconds before the first icing, but they ice it here right away. Just 7 seconds, so the face-off will come to the right of Slukinski. In fact, Hampton Slukinski's brother, Grant Slukinski, is actually in the building tonight. Played the first 2 seasons of his USHL career from 19 to 21 with Fargo, and then played with us his final 2 seasons from 21 through 23. Face-offs won. Here's Loftus with it. Loftus down into the corner. Here's Hansen with it there. Hansen tossing one in, missed by Loftus. Here's Gardula with it. Gardula on out. Loftus misses the pass on that one there for Shahan. There now Lee Parks. Here's Loftus with it, on over there for Kessler. Now there for Quinn. Quinn on over there for Bozer. Bozer there at center. In the corner. Up, and we're going to have a penalty coming up against Fargo. It didn't take long, I'll tell you that much. And there goes, who is that? I can't even see who that is. Brayson Bozer. They'll go in for 2 minutes. Well, Fargo's penalty, they've killed off every single penalty in the postseason so far. The only other 2 teams that have done that are Dubuque and Waterloo. Sioux City's power play at 7th at 18.2%, which when you compare it to all the other teams, I guess it's not too shabby. It just could be worse. Face-off will come to the right of Slukinski, taking the draw. Morrissey and Nicholas at the draw. Here's Nicholas there for Shahan. Now Hansen there for Gardula. Off the stick of Morrissey, but it doesn't travel very far as Hansen regained control. Hansen on over there for Gardula. Now for Shahan. Shahan to Hansen. There Gardula. Gardula on out there. Hansen at the blue line. Hansen now Shahan. Shahan back to Hansen. On across Gardula. Gardula there for Hansen at the blue line. Hansen there for Shahan. On back Hansen. Here's Hansen, shot save. Bates Strand was there, could not pick up the rebound though. That was almost 2-1 right there. Here's Hansen with it behind the net. Hansen, although Lepa picks it up. Now here's Hansen with it in the corner. Hansen behind the net. There for Shahan. Let's go. There for Gardula. Now Strand. Castro. Anton Suklinski. I called him Anton Castro. Who's the backup goaltender? We don't need him, though. They don't need that. Lepa behind the net there. McLaughlin there for Davatilla. There now Taylor off the boards. Down there into the corner. There for Urban. He'll leave it for Court. 42 seconds left to go on a Fargo penalty. Here's Saganuk. Up and Lepa clears. Yeah, way to go, stupid. You can't fix it. Here's Court with it now. Court There now Martino. At center, Martino on there, Burrows. Back to court. On the left, as I love it. This guy, he's from Sioux City, but he cheers for the other team. Tell me how that makes any sense at all. Court on over there to Loftus. What's the point of even living in Sioux City at that point? A couple of nice shots there, and Bozer picks up the puck. Here's Bozer. Shot went wide into the corner there for Davatilla. Back bracing Bozer. Into the corner. Around the boards. There now Gruba. Davatilla. Now Loftus fires it around the boards. Miss Burrows. Now taken there. Newmeyer shot, save made. Urban rebound, it's loose in front. We're not going to have another weird goal. Oh boy, it's loose in that scramble too. Now that's Morrissey on out. Gruba shot got blocked by Martino. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Fargo's back to full strength. That was 1 minute ago. Not like any of y'all actually cared, but yeah, just a little thing if you didn't know. Here's Plant with it. Plant. They're at center there for Gruba. Into the corner, Fitzgerald. There for Loftus. That will roll and roll and roll. Down into the corner there for Quinn. Behind the net, Gunderson. There's a shot save made, Slukinski. Picked up there, Gavin Gary. Here's Gary with it. There now for Gunderson in the corner behind the net, Bruick. Fitzgerald with it. Gunderson with it. In the corner. Here's Plant with it there for Swanson. Here's Quinn with it. There for Bozer. This has just been fun, hasn't it? Gunderson with it. That's by Swanson. Oh, there you go. Swanson just kind of rolled over. Oh, wow. Here's Urban with it now. Urban. Into the corner there, Fitzgerald. There now, Kessler. Here's Keefe with it now. Keefe down there in the corner. On there in front, shot covered. Oh, Urban had it covered up, but he was like, yeah, I'm just going to fling it to one of my guys, because why not? Here's Gardulon there for Hanson. Now here's Shahan with it. Shahan a shot save made by Slukinski. Perfect spot, too. Oh, well, 14:43 left to go here in the second. We're tied up at 1. We'll be back. Don't go away.
He's been a little rough, man. Just brutal. You know, it's times like these that E-Trade can really help you replan your investments. You know, it gives you the tools and research. Take control. Rise up.
Do this, bro?
No.
What?
Stop.
What? I can't flex the golden pipes.
It's not the venue.
It's inspiration.
Hey, please.
Fine.
Okay, where was I?
On the fly again.
Take control with one of the most powerful investing machines there is. Join the 1,000 new accounts a day at E-Trade.
Got one of her chats and stuff.
Welcome back, everybody. 14:43 left to go in the second period. We're tied up at 1. The Muskies have had several great opportunities, already 4 shots in this period. In fact, 4 shots for each team in this period. And we're only 5 1/4 minutes in. So there you go. There's your math lesson for the night, I guess. Sponsored by me. Yay. Only math you need to know is that it only takes 1 goal to tie, or to take the lead, rather. Excuse me. Stenari wins the draw. Here's Newmeyer with it there for Hakkarainen. Hakkarainen there at center. Fires it around the boards. In the corner there, Hakkarainen, a shot just went wide. Here's Svoboda with it. Svoboda on over there for Gruba. Gruba now there for Newmeyer. On back now, Gruba. Gruba to Newmeyer. At the blue line, Newmeyer. Shot got blocked. There for Gruba. In the corner there, Hakkarainen. Gruba's shot went wide. Now it comes back out to Newmeyer. Newmeyer now to Gruba. Fires a shot, got blocked. Gardula. Gardula. Oh, here's Shazy back the other way with it. Shahan on for Kessler. Behind the net. Taken there. Stenari there for Gruba. Gruba. There now, Strand. Picked up there. Court on now to Keefe. There at center. Kessler now with it at the blue line. Kessler. Nice moves. Oh, God, here's Parks back the other way. Well, Loftus is there. Oh, and he lost control of the puck. Parks did, at least. So that's good. Here's Kessler with it, though. Kessler. As Taylor down into the corner there. McLaughlin. There's Taylor with it. Taylor there at center. Picked up Plant behind the net. There, Nicholas. Back now for Hansen. Now for Nicholas. Strand will have it. Now back to Loftus. Taken there for Plant. Here's Plant with it. On over across Taylor. Taylor, a shot went wide into the corner. There for Plant. There's a shot that went wide there into the corner. There for Strand. Oh, he had a guy open, Pritchard, but Strand just kept control of it. Down into the corner. Behind the net, Slukinski. There for Quinn down there in the corner. Now Svoboda rather will have it. Here's Svoboda there for Quinn. Picked up Bozer. There's Bozer with it. There at center. Now Nicholas, it's flipped back down into the corner. There for Lastarza. There now for Fitzgerald. Up there's Svoboda. Shot went wide. Now Urban will cover it up. And Morrissey, I think he got something, whether it was his stick or something up high on Urban. Hit him and now is getting his behind beat behind the net. Yeah, that was kind of cheap, but you know what? Popka, yeah, a couple of elbows right into the back of his head. Thank God they wear helmets. Because if this was 70 years ago, he'd be dead. Face-off will come to the right of Urban. Here's Saganuk. With Luppa, face-offs one. There for Keefe. Off the boards, it's missed by Martino. Down into the corner, icing's called. What? Yeah, but she's always had it. Every time I talk to her or whatever, it always looks like she's got tears in her eyes. Face-off come to the right of Urban. Face-offs one. Here's Court with that back there for Burrows. Yeah, we had a little major incident in the broadcasting booth during the intermission where somebody, I won't say who, but they're part of the family. And safe to say, she does not like my mom. And she tried her damnedest to try and ruin this great night. But we're not going to allow that. I'm certainly not going to allow that. All that stuff. You know, she's just been a hot mess ever since my dad was diagnosed with ALS. And now I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's just gone south ever since then. Well, she's been down south before, but she was able to get away with that then. Now that I'm in the picture, not so fast. All I know is that if my child acted like that, they would not be in my life. They'd be out of here fast as possible. Uh-oh, a glass popped out in the corner. The glass popped out in the corner. Somebody, I don't know. They may or may not have gotten hit. But safe to say there's going to be a delay. Glass popped out. Glass popped out in the corner. There you go. Our good buddy Doug is down there getting it all figured out, hopefully. So it should be about, I don't know, probably 5 minutes or so before that glass is put back in. Although it didn't break, so the glass didn't shatter, so I don't think it should be too long. They just need to get a couple of workers out to get that glass back into place, and we should be good to go. Yeah, sorry, Doug. That glass is not a souvenir. Yeah. Well, underneath where your guy is with the drum. Oh. Okay, why do we need the Zamboni doors open for this? Couldn't they have just inserted it? But I guess they kind of have to do it on both sides. No, call the cops too. Call the cops too. Yeah, so they're taking the piece of glass out. In fact, there's supposed to be immediate timeout in about 3 minutes or so in terms of game time. I think they're probably just going to take it now. So yeah, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in about a minute or so. Stay tuned. Or 30 seconds, I guess.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French toast?
You think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lit liquor?
Hell, you can quadruple for you. No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face.
You hobos.
Fabulous. New orbit volume makes clean and a dirty mouth. For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, if you're just joining us now, we had a little incident, I guess you could call it, where Keith was in the middle of a hit against a Fargo player and knocked the glass out. So luckily it didn't shatter or anything, so it was just one piece of glass. They're putting it back in right now, so yeah, we should be back to play here in about 2 or 3 minutes. But yeah, I remember it was one incident about 3.5 years ago. It's now been where during practice the glass actually completely shattered. So yeah. Normally, especially during the playoffs, I guess you don't see things. The glass doesn't break often. However, weird things happen. It looks like they're just trying to put all the nails or screws or whatever back in. I mean, it's down on the other end of where we are, so we don't have the greatest angle because it's on our side. But gosh, the way the glass just popped out and the way it just shot back, I thought a couple people got it right in the face. I mean, can't you just imagine a piece of glass, a big piece of glass, sideways, shooting right back in your face. That would scare the absolute hell out of me, I'll tell you that much.
Let's head over to Brent. Brent, what you got up there?
Hey guys, we are sitting at the top of level 6. What's your name?
So yeah.
All right, Devin and I.
Oh, I guess they got some big pipe. Oh, I thought that was a pipe, not a glass. But I think they're just measuring it or something. Heck, they might be measuring. They might actually be putting a new piece of glass in. I thought since it's just, one piece, it'll. Okay, nope, they're just gonna put it back in. There we go. And then put the stanchion in. It's gonna be tough with that safety netting, though, I will say that. Looks like they got it all figured out. All the peeps head off the ice. Looks like got it. The one referee just pushing it, make sure, it ain't gonna break on him, which would be funny as hell if it did, but one finger on it and boom, the whole glass is just obliterated. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're back, and here we go. Face-offs won. Here's Bozer with it. There now for Fisher behind the net. Missed by Quinn. Here's Quinn into the corner. There's Denari behind the net. There Fisher with it. Fisher around the boards there for Quinn. There's Bozer with it there at the blue line. There's Fisher behind the net. Bentz out down there in the corner. On out Bozer there for Quinn. Across Denari. Misplayed the slap shot. Picked up there for Quinn. Up, and now here's Gary back the other way. Gary, spinorama with it. Fires it down into the corner there. Bruick on Bozer, now taken for Quinn. One pass was missed by Fisher out of his reach. That puck will be flipped around the boards halfway through this period now officially. There's Stupka now. Gardula with it behind the net. Tipped by Slukinski. Now Kessler with it. Kessler, a shot. Rebound at the post. It goes in! Gardula got the rebound! It went off the post! And it just sat on the goal line, and then a Farno defender was there. And I don't know if he put it in his own net or what exactly happened. We'll have to get the replay on that one, but either way, it's a 2-1 lead for the Musketeers. Yeah, let's see how that one went in, because that was just strange, if I do say so myself. I guess we're not going to get a replay on it. Either way, it's a good goal, so... And that's all we care about. Here's Gruba with it off the boards. Well, if we can keep the lead, that's the only thing we got to worry about. Here's Gardula with it. There for Hansen. Out towards center. Now Morrissey will have it. Morrissey now there for Urban. Shoots it all the way out towards center ice. That was a nice pass. Kessler's in a foot race for it. He'll pick it up behind the net. Gruba's there. Kind of gives him a little shove into the boards, although it was almost like it was in slow motion. That was the weird thing about it. Here's Parks with it. In the corner, Morrissey. Now Parks off the boards there for Taylor. Taylor there for Swanson. To the blue line. Swanson, a shot went wide. Rebound. Don't wrap it around there or else some very bad things could end up happening. Here's Kessler with it there at center. Kessler there for Shahan. Here's Shahan. Miss Kessler. Oh, Kessler does get it. On out to Keith. Here's Keith. Shot save made Slukinski. That'll come out for Pritchard. Firing it off the boards. Picked in there. Plant behind the net. Plant rolls out towards center. Plant. He's got 4 Musketeer defenders there. How is that going to work? It doesn't. Here's Strand with it off the boards. Now in a scramble for offsides. They now do finally call it. Oh, God. Fargo player dumped his own water bottle out onto the ice. Water bottle and all. Well, today in Musketeer history, we're going to start out 2014, 10 years ago. Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, Waterloo, between Waterloo and us. Game 3 was here in the same exact building. Waterloo led the series 2-0. 4 goals the Muskies scored on a 4-3 OT victory. 2 of them by Adam Johnson, the first 2. God rest his soul. And then the 3rd goal, Avery Peterson, that was in the 3rd. And then the Waterloo scored with 4 seconds left to send it to overtime. And just with about 2 minutes left, Joel Esperance with the game-winning goal. Blake Heinrich, 2 assists. Boy, a huge hit, and somebody's down. That looks like La Starza or something. It is La Starza. No penalty, thank God for that. But, God almighty. Well, let's go back to what I was saying. When we look at the scorecard for that game, Adam Johnson, 2 goals, 1 assist. Avery Peterson, 1 goal, 1 assist. Blake Heinrich, 2 goals, 2 assists in that game. So Waterloo led the series 2-1 at that point. Now we skip ahead to just 3 years ago, actually. 2021 Western Conference Semifinals, Game 2 in a best-of-3 series. Sioux City led 1-0. Sioux City got the scoring first. Chase Bradley from Shai Buyam. Then Omaha tied it in the second. The first goal was in the first period. And then Justin Ritzkovian scored at about the 11:50 mark of the 3rd period from Carnelone. Shorthanded. Sioux City won that series 2-0. And they won that game 2-0. So, yeah. Looks like La Starza, he is on his feet. Well, Callie Sitter does come off the bench, but he is wincing in pain. Well, he is going back to the bench, so I don't know, though. We could have a situation where, you know, you get him back to the bench, but then he has to come back to the locker room after the next whistle.
The next person to win is Bradley Wilcox. You are our next winner of a free prime rib dinner.
So for now, he stays on the bench, although it'll probably be a while before he's back on. Nicholas will take the draw with left foot in front of the Fargo bench, evidently enough. That's where the face-off's going to be. Face-off's won. Here's Quinn with it. Quinn there at center. I'll fire it around the boards, back behind the net. Missed by Hakkarainen there in the corner. Hakkarainen there for Strand. Strand on now for Pritchard. Nice moves by Pritchard. He'll roll up the left side. Pritchard there for Fitzgerald. On back for Mentz. Here's Mentz. Tip there, Nicholas, and offsides. 7.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Muskies with a 2-1 lead. Oh, it's a pen. Oh, Efferuni. Interference. That's what Fitzgerald goes for. Well, at least we're 1 even in terms of power plays in this game. Well, they're 40% on the power play, which is 2nd in the league. But Sioux City, their penalty kill, rock solid, 88.9%. That's 5th in the league. Crapola. Just get it out. Just clear it. It won't be an icing if you clear it. So clear it. That's all I got to say. Here's Gruba with it. Plant behind the net. There's Swanson. There for Plant. Back to Swanson. On out Quinn. Quinn for Swanson. A Plant. Shot. Save made on. Now it comes out to the blue line for Quinn. Quinn leaves it there. Swanson. In there. Plant. There for Quinn. We haven't heard that in a while. Here's Quinn with it. There now for Gruba. Off the boards, Quinn. On back, Gruba. They're not forcing much of nothing right now. Here's Gunderson with it. Now Swanson with it. Swanson there for Plant. Plant. On back, Swanson. In there, Davatilla. Now Plant on across Gruba. In the corner. Oh boy. No, it's still not out. Fargo's basically killed over half their penalties. Power play so far. Oh, there you go. It's clear. That was nice. Slew leaves it for Bozer. Well, I guess that was Grant's nickname, not Hampton's. Here's Bozer with it. Bozer on there for La Starza. Into the corner around the boards. There for Fisher. On now Bozer. There for Taylor. Taylor. Back behind the net. Taylor. Now there for Bozer. There's Fisher. Shot got blocked. 5 seconds left to go. Here's Bozer on for Fisher. Fisher on back Bozer. On across Taylor. In the corner, and the Muskies are back at full strike. Nice. There's La Starza with it. There's a shot went up high. Nobody knew what it was, where it was. Now we do it. Squirts out towards center ice. Here's Bozer with it. Bozer. Oh, here we go. Here's Kessler on the break. Kessler, I got my quarter tied around my foot. Here's Kessler across. Keefe, a shot save made Slukinski. That was close. .455 left to go in the second period. That was almost 3. And to get 3 goals on Hampton Slukinski is extremely, extremely rare. Face-offs won. Here's Newmeyer with it back the other way. Newmeyer there for Gruba. Gruba into the corner, Miss Burrows. Into the corner now. Saganuk will take it back the other way. Here's Saganuk there for Martino. Back towards Saganuk. A shot went wide. Oh my, Keefe keeps it in though. Into the corner. Oh, and Saganuk pins up Gruba. Saganuk's no big dude. Now Gruba's getting his arm in his face. Wow, Gruba, boy oh boy, thinks he's all tough. He's only 6'1", which is, I guess, 4 inches. No, I guess that's about 6 inches taller than Saganuk, but still. Patilla with it. There at center. Ah, ha 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 ha, offsides. 4:04 left to go, not found. As you know, when you look up a defunct website, the 4:04 pops up. Well, that's what Fargo's. They took an offside right at 4:04, so that was nice. Nicholas will take the draw with Lepa. Lepa wins the draw. Here's Bozer with it. Bozer fires in around the boards, back behind the net. There for Fitzgerald. On over there for Hupka. Picked up Shahan. Now there for Lepa. Missed by Davatilla. There for Lepa. Davatilla with it on out Bozer. Bozer on across Quinn. Quinn now Hakkarainen there for Bozer. On back Hakkarainen. Into the corner, Lepa Around the boards there for Fitzgerald. Gardula there at center ice there for Nicholas. Oh, Shahan was there, but Bozer scooped it up first. Here's Bozer with it. Ooh, almost lost it again. That would have been nice. Here's Gardula with it, firing it off the glass. Oh, Shahan's there. Here's Shahan. Scores! Tied Shahan! Who else? It's a 2-goal lead. Oh, what a thing of beauty. Forehand, backhand, and it's a 2-goal lead, which is extremely rare on Fargo. Fargo Force, safe to say, I thought you could play better than that. Especially you, Slukinski, I'm looking right at you. 16:48, time of the goal. Third goal of the postseason for Caden, and when we settle things straight, 42nd goal on the season. Terrific. Beautiful. La 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 la. Woo! Uh-oh, here's a foot race. Bruick and McLaughlin down there in the corner. Oh, McLaughlin tripped up Bruick. So does the ref, because we couldn't get a call on McLaughlin. That's why. Be like that one ref in Nashville who got fired because of his stupid comment. Oh, I wanted a penalty there on, I forget which player it was, but, oh, God. Here's Parks with it. Parks. Into the corner. Across, McLaughlin picks it up. Is Sioux City the team? They are the team. Here's Parks. A shot went wide of Urban. Here's Kessler. Can he break free? No, he can't. Martino. There, Pritchard. Now Martino. They are in the Fargo zone, so that's a good thing. Oh! A penalty is coming up on Svoboda for tripping! Boy, this crowd's so loud, Urban didn't even hear the whistle. Going to the box, Brandon Svoboda. We are back on a power play. Oh, Svoboda, shut your mouth, put some duct tape on it, and get into the box. Those would have been useful words for that person who created a little bit of a disturbance in the broadcast booth during the first intermission. Here we go. This is where the fun begins now. At the minute 53 seconds. So we'll have the power play not only for the rest of the period, but 7 seconds into the third. Power play unit out there. Gardula, Nicholas, Strand, Shahan, and Hansen. Can he get 2? Let's see. Shahan on out Hansen. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Gardula there for Hansen at the blue line. Hansen tip. Now here's Leppa back the other way, short-handed. Leppa doesn't get very far because Hansen with the nice defensive work from him. Here's Nicholas with it, missed by Gardula. In the corner, that's Hansen. There now Shahan across Nicholas. And there Gardula, back for Nicholas. Behind the net, Nicholas and Fraudstrand popped up into the air. Behind the net. Davatilla with it. Davatilla with it. Oh, God, isn't this fun? Less than a minute to go now.
Let's go!
Here's Hansen with it now. Hansen out towards center. Hansen. Nice moves. Hansen shot save made Slukinski. Well, at least he made that save. Here's Taylor with it. Missed by Strand. Hansen there for Strand. Now Martino. A shot scores! Giacomo Martino! Can you believe that one? An extremely rare occurrence has just happened! 4 goals on the Fargo Force! From 4 different goal scorers! Martino! Oh! Top left corner does the job over his right arm for Giacomo Martino. Well, 2 goals on the postseason. It's all right. I just expected more. No, I'm kidding. 4-1 right now against Fargo. Nobody ever does this. Perfect bullseye shot. Time the goal 19:38, 7 roughly. I guess. Power play goal 2. Here's Plant. A shot got deflected and wide. Oh, my. Gunderson with it. Eric Ruba, that'll do it. 4-1. Muskies lead at the end of 2. They have just exploded. 3 goals in the second period to make it a 4-1 game. And Dubuque is moving on to the Clark Cup Finals as well. So, it's official. The winner of this series will play Dubuque. Well, let's take a look at the period in review, because safe to say, this is the worst I've ever seen Fargo. They just look so distraught, it's unbelievable. 3 penalties, all in this period. Brayson Bozer for tripping out 43 seconds in. Kevin Fitzgerald, 12 minutes, 30 seconds in for interference, and then 18-20 mark, Brandon Svoboda. Goals, first one at the 10-13 mark, Ethan Gardula from Colin Kessler. That made it 2-1. Caden Shahan unassisted, made it 3-1. And then Giacomo Martino on the power play made it a 4-1 game. And then, like we said, Dubuque won 4-0. That means the winner of this series will play Dubuque in the Clark Cup Finals. And boy, if we can beat Fargo, we can easily beat Dubuque. We already won 9-4 against them one time this year, and we lost in their building in overtime, although they have a hard... Yeah.
Turn your attention to the Peach Pizza board. We got goal number 4. That means we are 1.
Anyway, well, somehow tied up at 0. Bruins are at Toronto.
Tonight, everybody in attendance gets a free slice of coal-fired pizza tomorrow at Peach Pizza. All right, who's ready to chuck some pucks? Here we go. Let it go.
Here we go. Guardians lead the Astros 2-1 top of the 6 MLB action. I'm doing this out of order, but who cares? Bartlett's beat the Rockies 5-4 in 10 innings. Orioles beat the Yankees 7-2. Mets beat the Cubs 7-6 in 11 innings. Giants beat the Red Sox 3-1, and the Rangers beat the Nationals 6-0. Knicks are leading the 76ers 36-22 right now. 11-11 left to go in the second quarter. And the Pacers beat the Bucks 120-98. There we go. And, well, 4-1. That's how we're doing right now. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Just over 15 minutes. Don't go away.
Silver Derek